Oh, Magic Mike has stopped recording. That's what it says. Let's get into some trailers. Ironheart trailer, Superman, Jurassic World Rebirth. We're just going to talk about those tonight. And this is for you. But first, let's hear this.
According to Wikipedia, a nerd is a person seen as overly intellectual, obsessive, introverted, or lacking social skills. Many so-called nerds are described as being shy, quirky, pedantic, and unattractive. We're here to prove Wikipedia right.
Oh, look who they let in.
This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. If it's fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, movies, interviews, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, and here's your host, Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 475. Is that right, Game God?
Yeah, I believe so. 475.
Magic
Man,
Mike has left the building. He should be back. He's somewhere in the jungles of Malaysia doing a podcast, trying to survive the heat and the sweat and the bugs and all the wonderful internet problems.
you know, it's crazy. We can go to the moon. We can get internet in space.
Yeah.
But go to Malaysia and you're not going to get no internet.
Get
there.
nothing. No internet, no nothing. So,
No, I don't even think he has AC.
No, I don't think so. I think he has. I think he hired a couple of people just to.
Yeah,
hit the
he's one of those fans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he's okay.
I hope he's safe.
Yeah, just show us the sign, Magic Mike, if you're not safe. So
There you go. There you go. As soon,
All right,
as, soon as we
let's-
started
we're gonna-
recording, he disappeared.
he absolutely disappeared on the onset of recording. Here he is, Magic Mike, live
From
via
the doomsday.
satellite from
He's in a
Malaysia.
doomsday. The
As
doomsday
you can
set.
tell, it's not recording for him. I don't know if you could see that, but it's not.
It
Recording.
is not. You are correct.
Yeah, I thought
This is
I was
awesome.
right, Magic Mike, which is a problem because hopefully everybody can hear your voice in this podcast. If not, it's going to be a really bad podcast.
Well, the problem is I can't get that off my screen because it's telling me you aren't being recorded.
Well, that's no good. That's no good. This is truly just a live podcast for nothing.
For nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we are live on YouTube, just so you know.
I'm gonna have to go.
He's
out.
on. He's on.
Who? Yeah, he's on YouTube,
Yeah.
but I need his recording game guy.
Oh well.
for
yeah.
the
No,
This
yeah,
might stay
I
on the
can-
this might stay on the cutting room floor. This
No,
might
but
just
I can't see anything on the screen because I'm blocked out, telling me there's a problem. So
well, that's what happens. You're in a different region. You haven't gotten
is-
the
You haven't
copyrights
changed
are
your,
different.
Yeah, you haven't changed your region
VPN?
setting in your phone. You need to change that.
he needs
Yeah, let
VPN.
me,
Give him the code for the VPN, Moose.
No, we haven't paid the bill on that one yet.
just go ahead and announce it right here live.
We need subscriptions, more subscriptions to the Patreon to give out the codes for the VPN. So we could
all he needs to do is just put it. Oh, share your screen, show the code up there, and everybody get on. That's all. There he goes.
yeah, Magic Mike's
No,
gone.
This gonna be all night. Hey, I can do this all night on your left. Hey, I got some show and tell. Can I give you some
All
show
right,
and
yeah,
tell?
go ahead. Let's rock something that's that's halfway interesting. How
Yeah.
about that?
So you know, the last time I think was last week, maybe the week before, I showed you guys my one of the Lego sets I got, and then I went on and put it together.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Look at it. Okay, so how long did it take you to put together this Star Wars Lego set?
3.5.
I love how
maybe
you
4
say
hours.
it. You show it and don't.
Oh
say
yeah,
it.
I did show it. Yeah,
Okay.
Star Wars Lego. Ooh, what is that?
I don't know. That was the mosquitoes at Magic Mike.
Hey, that bad boy is solid.
Go
I just want you to know. Okay. So
Yeah, it looks very solid. What does it weigh? Like 2 pounds?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's got good solid weight. I can drop it probably and it won't break. To
Yeah,
be honest with you.
not like the Millennium Falcon or like the
No.
Death Star or something.
No, I mean you see me kind of just.
Yeah, and just did you glue it or did you just put it together?
No, you know I'm going to start that. I think I'm going to start doing that. Now that
You
you
gonna start
mention that,
gluing?
I'm going to start gluing them. Yeah,
Okay,
or shrink wrapping them.
shrink wrapping. Hey, this is new. Wow. Okay.
And one more thing I picked up
Okay.
because you know I'm a Transformer guy, and every time I go out, I find something Transformers. I found that little thing.
What is
right?
that? Oh yeah, so it's this blocky. So this is what we were talking about on the podcast just a couple of weeks ago.
And so
Um,
I ran across I'm a
where at
sucker.
though? Where at?
Some toy store, like
Really?
some
Okay.
local toy store, yeah. And I'm a sucker for mystery boxes, and that's what they got me for. And when it's Transformers, I can get one of those, and you got the Constructicons, you got Starscream.
It's when the whole Destructicon thing, if you remember me talking about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
So
this is
did you open it up or no?
Yep. So I'm going to show you which one I got, and with the luck of the genie, I got me.
Okay, you guessed.
I got a Starscream.
Starscream, is it pretty good quality?
Yeah, they're pretty good quality. I mean, I think I spent $9.
Okay.
So they all the same scale, all the same.
Yeah.
So you get one set of instructions. You can build all 9 of them that are on there, and then
Right.
they give a little section for like he has the wings in the back that's different, and Grimlock will have. So, but yeah, I had him, and I did end up picking 2. The other one is not worthy for camera. It's Grapple. It's an Autobot. It's yellow. I'm like, nah, kick that bad boy to the side. He's on the shelf down there somewhere in the bottom. But I did pick that up. And one other thing I did pick up that.
See, I wanted that. Did you go ahead and send that to me?
Yeah. Oh, it's already built too, by the way.
So what is it made of?
They're plastic. It's all.
No, but is it like a model or is it like heavy?
Yeah. So it reminded me of like when I build the Gundams.
Oh yeah, Gundam figures.
Yeah. So but it's simple versions. They click. All they do is click together.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. The Soundwave, believe it or not, as big as this box was,
he's not that big.
He's probably about an inch taller than him.
No way.
Yeah, he is. He's on the shelf somewhere in the Soundwave collection. But yeah, he's literally. So this is probably what, 3 inches? You would think. I mean, I know it's tough to say 3 inches.
Yeah.
So he's definitely just 1 inch more. He's not that much bigger. And this one was $13. So I feel like I want to go back and get these little guys. I get a little bit more out of them.
No kidding. Less work too.
Yeah. So those were pretty cool. I might go back and pick up a couple more. They got both series 1 and 2.
So that reminds me, I don't have any show and tell, but there is a new thing with what is it called? Little people?
The Legos?
No, Little People.
Oh, yes. I think I might know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
Is it did you see the Voltron? They're coming out with Voltron.
Yes, I did see that. Yes, I did see that.
Well, that was pretty cool. So I want to look for those.
You pre-ordered it already?
No, I don't know if you could pre-order it, but I would pick them up.
And since you brought up Voltron, it's not on the docket here. Did you see that still of Henry Cavill?
But that's got to be AI generated, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. But I'm gonna tell you, if it isn't, man, he looks good.
Hey, speaking of AI generated, there's a video out there if you find it, and it has Doomsday, and there's a lot of, it says like behind the scenes footage. Now, I don't know if this is real or not. I got to tell you, it looks completely real to me. But if it is AI and this video is done with AI, this thing is incredible. I mean, it looks amazing if it's AI. And if it's not AI, I got a lot of questions. So you've seen it.
Yeah. So the video shows pictures of Dr. Doom. Yep. It shows Iron Man or a newer Iron Man. It shows Thor, shows Loki, possibly 2 members of the Fantastic Four, possibly. And I think that was Scarlett Johansson, but she was in a yellow suit. I don't
or that could have been White Widow. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. So and for those who haven't seen the trailer or that behind the scenes
trailer.
Yeah, not a trailer, whatever it is. AI, not AI. Dr. Doom was holding Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
So
against
Thor.
Against Thor. Kind of strange. Again, I don't know if this is real, but it does look like it looks like it could be something that's real. Like there you go, Magic Mike. You're all in now.
Yeah. My only thing with that Moose is that I don't want to see all these little sneak behind the scenes and stuff like that. I want to, but I don't. Like I want to be surprised.
The only thing that the shot from, at least from the camera angles, it looks like a phone or whatever that may have recorded it, but the shot of Dr. Doom was about the same, or Robert Downey Jr. in every angle. So that's the only thing that I go, that's you got the same angle on it every time. So is that real?
But he had all his fingers.
But everything else looked completely good.
Yeah,
Just
he
so
had
you
his finger. It wasn't a block for a hand.
Yeah,
He had fingers.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
no, it does look good.
He had 5 fingers too. He didn't have 6,
Yeah,
so or
yep.
7 or 12.
Let's test it out. Magic Mike, what do you think? Nope. All right.
Let's talk about the supposed live video, supposed live recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I caught the last end what you guys were talking about. Listen, it looks pretty darn real to me. There, like Moose said, there may be a few things here and there, but for the most part, I gotta tell you, if it's not, we just do AI, do the movie in AI because it looks great.
And we could probably do the movie and it could be done in like a week.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Why are we recording? Just get these bad boys out. Pump them out.
Yeah, just pump them out. It's a machine. Let ChatGPT take over. I'm okay with that. It's the what was the computer in Terminator? What was it?
Skynet.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
Hey, you couldn't have segued me to a better segue here. I appreciate this. Hey, have you guys come across this Microsoft piece with AI? I don't know if you guys have seen it. So you know there's AI, Chat GPT, Power AI, whatever.
Right.
There's a bunch of stuff like that. So Microsoft wants to do something that maybe we shouldn't do, and that's it wants to combine all those singular AI into one giant AI web. Hey,
this sounds like the end.
You know, so when you think about it, right? So AI is created for one purpose. It's data, to collect as much data in one spot and spit something out in different forms. I'm giving you a watered down version. Yeah. Can you imagine? And it should self-correct itself, right? If I'm not mistaken, it like kind of remembers and it changes it and something to that. Maybe I might be stretching a little bit.
No, but I will tell you the true example of AI is that in my experience, AI is ever pleasing, so it wants to do what you want it to do. So it'll tell you, yes, I have this, no problem. It's not always 100% accurate.
Correct.
It'll tell you what you want to hear instead of the truth. And so you always have to tell it. So when I put in something very specific, I have to tell it, hey, listen, don't make it up. Have factual base. Don't just say it because you want to make me happy. Kind of like you have to tell it those things. Yeah. Are you sure?
Are you sure? Check again.
And then it'll go. Sometimes it'll go. No, not really. I worked with it for like a good solid 3 days on something, and finally I said, are you just telling me this, or are you something to that effect? And it was like, yes, I am. I'm not able to do this. It finally told me it wasn't able to do it.
When you think about it, so to your point, Moose, an AI agent is just a type of artificial intelligence system that can do one very specific task,
right? And
it searches through code and all that stuff. Can you imagine now a whole web that talk to each other and basically get information off of each other, and how detailed that data can get? It's scary when you think about it.
Yeah, that's scary. But it'd be cool.
Yeah.
But then again, I want to harness that power.
Let's get together. Let's.
Yep. Don't show your fingers.
Magic Mike is completely in robot form now. Magic.
Yeah, he is the AI web.
Yeah, right now you sound like the. No, but it truly, if I want all of that power harnessed into like glasses though, like I want the ability to be able to access it at any given time. Now, once you have that, then it's scary because power is
Friday
means something.
Unlock gate 32.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That's right, exactly. So
I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know if it will come off the ground. I know that Microsoft is a very strong company. They can get a lot of things going. Money buys a lot of things. So if you buy a whole bunch of smaller, Chat GPT things, and then combine them together, they may have something there. And if you were to see one. Yeah, if you
they want to form the Decepticons is what they want to. They want to form.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Hail Megatron.
Yeah, they want to. Yeah, and then they want what's the what's the Constructicons? Who do they form?
This Devastator.
They want to form Devastator. Is what they want to
Constructicons.
Nice.
Transform and form Devastator.
Well, all right, let's get to some trailers real fast here. We won't keep everybody up all night with this. Okay, so 3 trailers real fast here. Ironheart, Superman, Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, we've talked a little bit about these over the past month, 2 months, but they've released extended versions of these trailers. So let's get into Ironheart first. Ironheart, longest trailer we've seen so far. What's your first take on this, Magic Mike?
It's okay. It's okay. There are some parts I like about it, but then they just take it apart with it not being what I want to see. And I'm not even sure I want to see Ironheart, really, to be honest. But some of it's okay. I feel like this is just an okay trailer, and hopefully it'll be at least an okay movie.
All right.
But so Magic Mike, it's a show. I don't believe it's a movie. It's a show. But I will tell you that this show has been in development for like 4 or 5 years. I can't believe they didn't just let it die. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. I don't think there's anything there that I can get out of it. The guy that's in there, I guess, who's supposed to be the bad guy. That's the Hood. If you play Snap or anything, that's the Hood. Right. So yeah, that is the Hood. You saw like the little tattoos and stuff in the back. Yeah. So I just it does nothing for me. It's just gonna go the ways of what was that? Agatha, Agatha one. Like that's what's gonna end up being for me. So I'm not really looking forward to it. The suit is the only thing that makes it look cool, but other than that, I don't.
Yeah, take off the suit and it's like it's another. It's nothing. It doesn't really have any legs. I'm a little disappointed in it. I'm surprised Disney's given it a good go as they're doing with this show, but I think it's going to be quickly dissolved. That's my
It's probably going to go the way of one of the other shows of Game God probably just forgot to mention of WandaVision. It's probably going to be right along that line.
So you saw this trailer, Ironheart. Would you watch? Would you watch Hawkeye again, or would you watch this?
Hawkeye.
Okay, Magic Mike, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye was a little tough to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
It was, yeah. Man, Game God's right 2 weeks in a row. There's something wrong.
Wow. It's a multiverse. All right, how about let's go to Jurassic World Rebirth. Jurassic World, here we are again talking about dinosaurs and whatever else comes with dinosaurs on an island. How many times can you retell this story, and is it any different than what you've seen so far from this trailer? A long trailer. Game God, what do you think?
I saw the movie. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give it about a. I saw the one of them. I'm gonna give it a 75 on the tomato scale. Listen, I thought it was good. I actually, even though I've seen this story 50 times over, right? You've heard this story. Someone made an experiment that went too far. There's some super dinosaur. They had some really, I think the technology we have, the graphics, the CGI, the green screen, whatever you want to call it, makes it look really, really good. And like the scene with the T-Rex in the water, I thought that was pretty cool. I'd see it again. But when I watch this movie, I'd have to close my eyes a little bit, squint a little bit, kind of say, that really wouldn't happen. I just don't. I can't believe that people would survive against dinosaurs.
Okay,
it's just a lot of those things. But I would watch it.
All right.
I can't believe you're trying to compare it as if it's not believable type of scenario. Of course, it's not believable. None of it is. I mean, we're watching a sci-fi of dinosaurs. Here's the thing. And that was a funny comment, by the way, Gum. You'd watch it again, God, as you had said. But I think we're all going to come to a realization after watching all of them. And this one, as we see there at the very end of the trailer, we see the one in the water swimming and jumping around with the boat. I think what the dinosaurs are doing is trying to play with the people. I think they're just trying to get to know them, have some fun with them. And the people don't even realize it. So they're trying to take them down. They just want to have fun with us. That's all it is. That's what this is really about.
Yeah.
He's onto something there. He's onto something. He's like, they're pets. They want to play.
Squeaky toys. That's what they find us as. Cokie. Here's the things that I can't stand. And that is, we've seen this. They've revisited this island. They've found the dinosaurs. There's some still on it. We've interacted with the birds. The birds have chased us before, the pterodactyls.
Birds.
Like I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand the infatuation with another movie. and I find it difficult to watch. Even with the cast that they have, I find it difficult to watch. And you know what you said something there, Game God. This is the other thing that I have a hard time with, like all of these. Oh, he hit the boat, he rocks the boat goes up, comes down, and you're still hanging on. I don't, I
By
don't,
shoelace.
I don't. Well, that's and I bring up a real thing, but you guys saw on the news where this sailboat
Yep.
from Mexico hit the Brooklyn Bridge and broke in two. And
Yep.
first of all, I didn't realize there were really people on the. I thought they were like
There
cut
were people. Yeah, there were people on the
mast, like standing on this. And unfortunately, there's there was tragedy there, which a couple people lost life. But just with that, just with the something breaking.
Yep. And they weren't going fast.
They weren't going fast, and all of a sudden something like that could happen. Now we moved to the movie set, and you're like, wait a minute,
speedboat Titanic ship.
Yeah, like
but come on. Like I said, you can't compare that.
And listen, you guys squint your eyes a little bit. Squint your eyes a little bit. Oh yeah, I can believe that.
We're talking about the movies, so for one, that plays right into my theory of. So he didn't really hit them that hard. They're just wanting to play. That turns right my theory.
Still with that
but
theory.
two, this is the movies. We see this all the time where a car crashes, somebody goes through the windshield, and they pop right up. Here I am. I made it.
Moose, get it, Moose. Get it, Moose.
Because
I was gonna say something.
But I always come back to, if you put it in today, if you put it like this is like you put if you pour water into a glass, the glass holds the water. Like that's so if you were to pour water in the glass and it didn't hold the water, then you're like, okay, this isn't real. Glass holds water. So when we talk about physics, you expect it to hold up at least to the the physics piece of
the basics.
The basics, this fundamental physics 101, where you go, okay, if mass times acceleration.
Go ahead, give me the formula. I'm ready for it.
Again, we not seen this in movies already?
No, but that's the
point.
We
have
real life, but this is
real life. This is real life, Moose. Go ahead. This is real life.
This movie is real. This is filming live.
Where all things sci-fi come to life. So we're trying to put this in real life. So with all of the things that we see, it's in our world of today. This is not the future. This is not make believe, so to speak. This is we're all sci-fi come to life. So it's in our world of what we know.
So Moose, you're telling me a 30-ton dinosaur fish can't tip over a little can't tip over a little ship?
Exactly. Come on, man.
So and that's what I'm saying. You gotta squint your eyes here. You gotta really just kind of like go with it.
Listen, we're gonna bring this conversation back up after watching our next Marvel movie or even DC.
Oh, wait a minute. That's different. That's different.
No, it's happening today.
No,
hey,
it's not. It's
not the same. Hey, go ahead and try to pick up Thor's hammer. Tell me if that's real or not.
Tell me.
Listen, you can't pick it
apparently.
Well, I mean, it's a different world. I mean, that part is fake.
All right. So, I'm not a huge
I can't believe, Moose, that you're not really big fan of this. I thought you would be interested in seeing this.
Not really, because I think it was like Jurassic Park 3 that this basically happened from the original. I mean, they went back, they revisited the island. Like, I've seen this story before. And then why is it that you have kids and a father and going to tour the island again? Like, we've seen this.
That is funny, and I love what you said, Moose. Is like, you've been to the island before. How many nooks and crannies are you gonna find that we didn't find the first 5 times around? It's like there's still an egg we got to take an embryo out of. Right? I get that. You're right. So I approach it as this is just a remake of the 1987 one.
I mean, it is basically a remake. I think you're basically right. Yeah. Some family made their way to the island because they were super rich and could afford this.
No, they were stowaways. Yeah,
that too. You're right.
That was in part 2. They were stowaways.
By the way, we're gonna put the small dinosaur in a backpack, and we're gonna wear it and roam around with it when we get back to the city. Like
you gotta say, the only thing that
you can already see where that's gonna play out.
That's merchandise,
Mom's gonna
baby.
Come save the day on that one. You can already see that one.
Yeah, man.
Baby dinosaurs gonna call out.
She gonna take out the T-Rex.
Yeah, that's little foot.
Yeah, she is.
Little
that's
foot.
real.
Not the mama. The only thing that this movie is missing.
Those aren't the same ones.
The only thing that this movie is missing. The only thing that this movie is missing is Jeff Goldblum. That's all that's missing. You put Jeff Goldblum in there, and you got a classic. You got a classic.
He's gonna be in it.
Yeah, baby.
He's gonna be the ice cream.
He's gonna be a voice. He's gonna be talking to him on the radio.
Ice cream store manager. You watch.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Yeah. What did he say to me? What did he say?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Baby.
He was like, I said, oh man, it's something. He was like, yeah, baby. I can't remember what he said. You're right.
That's him. That's what he does.
That's cool, baby.
That's this Game God. I'm glad we have a podcast. It's been set in stone and on the internet forever, so that we can look back at exactly what he said, because I said it when he said it anyway.
Yeah, baby. That's the name of this episode. Yeah, baby.
Superman, the extended version here. Okay. Do I go first here?
Yeah, I know you planned that. That.
Yeah, you go first.
All that? Yeah.
It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 1.
No, Magic Mike told me, he said, now before you watch it, he goes, now we have to talk about it. And he said he wanted to talk about it for one thing. So I needed to know what that one thing was, Magic Mike, that you wanted to talk about from the Superman trailer. This is like the expanded version, like came out like 5-6 days ago. What is it that you saw that you wanted to
What it was, Moose, it wasn't that I saw something specifically. It was the trailer itself. So as we talked last week, and we talked about it coming out, and I complained about it, and I said, do we need another trailer? We've already seen everything already. What else are we going to get? And then when I watched this trailer, I got goosebumps. And here I am going before you, Moose. I'm going first. This trailer was incredible. This was the meant-to-be trailer for Superman. None of the other ones need to exist. This is the only one you need to see. This was a great trailer. I get you have, Super Dog, you have all these other things, but this is the trailer that tells you the story without giving you everything.
Yeah.
Because as you start to see some of the characters, you're like, but wait, what are they doing there? That, and you're getting excited, but you don't have the full picture yet. This is an incredible trailer.
Can't put the puzzle together. I like what you're saying. Yeah,
yes.
Go ahead.
I got to tell you, dare I say it, this rivals the very first Superman ever from Christopher Reeves. Like this is, man, when Superman hits the ground in the trailer and the guy goes Superman and you hear the I was like, whoa! So here's what I love the most about it. Superman is a human. Like, he acts like a person. Like, when they're interviewing this and he says, some people died, or he goes, I stopped a war. I don't need nobody's permission. I thought that part right there, for me, gave it so much realism.
Give it soul.
Yeah. It's just that, because the Superman is always, he's the good guy, and he's always been the Boy Scout. And here he's telling you.
But he's always been level-headed.
Yeah,
so
and you see emotions from him.
Yeah, now you see emotions. Yeah, which is completely different than what we've seen in the past from Superman. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Game God. My only thing to this whole piece of because I agree with exactly what Magic Mike said. It gave me goosebumps. I was like, oh man, this might be James Gunn's best production.
Yeah, his legacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the only thing that I don't like that I've seen so far is the interview. So I'm like, are we really going with, now she knows that Clark Kent is Superman?
So I got some inside notes for this.
Okay, go ahead.
So the interview is 10 minutes of the movie. Right. And from what it sounds like is that, it's total 10 minutes. I don't know if it's 10 minutes consecutive, but what it sounds like is, as it's possible that as she's interviewing him, they're going to flashbacks of the scenes throughout the movie. Right. So I think it's kind of like she does know who he is.
Well,
right.
At what point in Superman's life did he say, okay, I'm giving up Clark Kent? When did that happen?
Yeah, but it doesn't say this in the trailer, so we don't know if this is the beginning, the towards the.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the entire Superman, world.
Lois Lane doesn't know Superman in Superman. She never connects the dot. I don't know for sure.
No.
I thought she eventually finds out Clark Kent is Superman.
And maybe in the comics she does.
Yeah,
but comics.
I can say. Yeah, no, you're right, Moose. I don't remember that either, but I will say this, is that I remember reading before the Superman trailers came out that they were saying that in this movie, Lois is going to know who he is. And I didn't know if I didn't like that idea. And so obviously at some point she does know who he is.
Well, obviously.
And
so the question is, does she know from the very beginning of the movie? And but it also
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't. And by the way, remember the last time I was trying to remember the robot? You guys are like, what robot? What robot? You kept telling me that last week. Brainiac. That's that thing in the background, and when the scene where he's holding Lois Lane and there's like some kind of orb in the background. It's possible that that's Brainiac.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The Justice League, Lois knows who he is, by the way. In that movie.
Oh, does
She does.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, in the Zack Snyder cut, she knows who he is.
That's interesting. We gotta have to go back. What mark? 2-3 hours? How far in?
Because she goes to his mom.
Right, but when she goes to meet him, when he first comes back to life, she calls him Clark.
Ah.
Yeah, but I think that she goes and sees his mom. So I think that's obviously if she does that, then she knows,
So that's like 3 hours, 3.5 hours into the movie. We got to go check that out.
That's true. Yeah.
Don't worry, you still have another 3 after that. So.
Well, again, I just that's the only thing that I find hard swallowing. Like at some point,
really, Moose, that right there, that piece.
Still a young Superman. The Superman, you got a young, Lex Luthor there. You've got some other heroes or villains, however you see them, and that is everything else about this trailer looks really good. It looks like I might see this in the theater.
Wow.
There's no might. You're gonna go see.
Yeah, he is gonna see IMAX, the full blast, the big thing. But I love. Don't show no more. Like show very little.
Don't show anymore.
Yeah. I don't want to hear the story.
It ruins it. Right.
Yeah. I don't want to hear the.
Just repeat the trailer. You want to
repeat?
Put one up again. Just put the same one up again.
Yeah.
I think that's the key for a lot of these trailers, like a lot of these movies, with their trailers, that put enough out there just to whet the palate. Just with a little taste, and then stop, pull it back, and go. Yeah, come see it.
I don't need 6 trailers. Fisher trailer 3, Fisher trailer 4.
Right.
A 3-minute 59-second trailer either.
Oh, the other thing is do like what Rogue One did. Release a trailer that had nothing to do with the movie.
Put something out there that is not in the movie. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So do that piece if you're gonna do it. But to your point, guys. Man, this trailer, this could be James Gunn's legacy. This can be what catapults him over Guardians.
Does this rival
don't say it.
Henry Cavill? Now you said Superman.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, I don't know about that, but does this rival Cavill's portrayal as Superman so far? Even though you haven't seen it,
okay.
Even though it's not done, does this rival his his Superman take, or this director's take versus James Gunn? Does it really? Do you compare the two? Because I do. But do you compare the two and say, oh, which one's better? But does it rival it? Is it good enough from what you've seen so far to rival it?
I would say at the very least it's on the same page, the same level.
Okay.
I watched it with somebody else, and they said that was their one sticking point, is because they wanted Henry Cavill in the movie. And I understand. I get that. But I'm going to break it for you right here. He will be better than Henry Cavill. I'm telling you right now.
Wow.
When you come back from watching the theater, you're going to be so impressed. You're going to say, you may not want to say he was better, but you'll say he was at least there, as what Game God's saying. But I think he's going to be a better Superman.
Wow, that's
because
bold.
I think he's going to bring. I think overall, let me rephrase, because I think he's going to be a better Clark, which will make him an overall better Superman.
I think you got a point there, Magic Mike. If he nails Clark, because I'm not necessarily sure that Cavill even had a long term in Clark Kent's shoes.
Correct.
So if you could bring that together, and I think that's where Christopher Reeve was able to bridge the gaps.
That's why I make that comparison. It's a better complete package between the two. There's a better contrast between the two, Clark Kent and Superman. But what I really do enjoy is that you don't have the Boy Scout robotic feel of a Superman.
Yeah.
You do got that emotional piece, not over the top emotional like the last guy who played Superman. I don't remember his name. But more. Yes.
Who?
No, Corn Sweat's this guy.
Oh, this is Corn Sweat. Sorry. Yeah, I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, not Henry Cavill. But wasn't there somebody in between? I can't remember.
No, there's somebody before Henry Cavill.
Yeah. So who was the one before Henry Cavill?
Who? Brandon Routh?
Yes.
Yeah. So I know.
I'm pretty sure that's who it was, Moose.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that
I like Brandon as a Superman.
I did too.
I don't know. Yeah, not for me.
But we've had the conversation before, and 2 against 1. So there you go.
Yeah, I get it. I always lose. But at the end of the day, I think that you're going to get a better complete package here, Clark Kent Superman. I think you're going to get a better emotional spectrum out of Superman. He's not just someone who's there to save everyone. He's doing it for a purpose. And he said it. I'm not representing the country. I'm saving people. Like, I'm trying to do good. Like, so I really did like that. So, and Lex in this, and the little pieces we've seen,
looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. Diabolical, like smart,
he looks like he could be, because a lot of people wanted Michael Rosenthal.
Yeah.
Rosenbaum. Was it Rosenthal? I can't remember.
Sure.
Pick
Smallville. Yeah.
Yes.
To play that as Lex. I thought he did a great job in Smallville. I think he'd do a great job here. Rosenbaum? Okay.
Yeah.
But I think that he does as good. We talk about, Henry Cavill, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think this guy does as good from what we've seen so far as Lex Luthor, which is crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be over the top, because that's what usually happens. So, you want to be over the top. I think he does enough. And then you seen the engineer, which is the girl with the nanotech with the blades. I like that too. I like that. I say, okay, that's a little different. I saw that. It's a little different.
I'm not
right. You got Mr. Terrific.
Yep.
So by the way, the reason why he's able to pin Superman down is that the handcuffs have kryptonite on them. The handcuffs that are on Superman have kryptonite. So
correct. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I think that this will be a good one. Don't give me any more, please, because then I'm tempted to watch it, and then I might fail. I might cave in and watch it, and then I'm like, I'm disappointed. You showed me too much.
July 11th. It's right around the corner.
Oh, it is. It'll be here before you know it. Okay. Thanks for joining us in this particular episode, guys. 475. I can't believe it. Anyway, we'll be back next week. Hopefully, Magic Mike is out of Malaysia, out of the jungles, and he can join us on a regular internet. All right. More of this next week. We'll see you next time.
I was just leaving.
Nerd alert.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike. Nerds have more fun. If it's anything sci-fi, we're talking about it. We had fun, and we hope you did too. We have to split, but we'll be back soon. In the meantime, hit us up at podcast4sci-fi.com. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Come to life.